Good morning. It is now 9:35 on July 20th, and I'm going to head north and meet up with Alain Gagnon from Four Wheel Drive Magazine. So I'm going to talk into this microphone because I don't think you can hear me otherwise. I got the freedom panels off, I got no windows on, and it's quite windy and I'm driving on a highway. So the intent for today is to explore the northern areas, mostly belonging to Acadian Timber. They are gated access routes, gravel roads, but there are quite a few gates. Some you can get through and others you cannot. So I mapped out a few options of what I want to check out today to either bypass or confirm how to get through those gates. Yes, I looking to get to the gate, please. Come in. 50452. Bye. I'm gonna call everyone through individually.
Oh yeah? Okay.
You call and then you put in the pass and let you through.
Okay.
Tina.
Oui, bonjour. Ça serait pour passer. Au revoir.
Celsius outside, 30, and I just got a hot engine light come on. That's the first time I've ever seen that come on. I mean, I am towing a trailer on 37s, and it's scorching hot outside. So I put my Jeep in gear when I went to grab my camera. However, it decided not to stick, and now my Jeep is somewhere down there. So I'm gonna go fish it out. way too? I'm gonna try to get in. Okay, right now my Jeep is in the ditch and I am trying to get it out now. Okay.
You want to do more?
Yeah, I'll just put my lockers in. Let's do this again. Okay, and go. The damage could be worse. Obviously the fender is completely broke. I mean, I'm gonna get a vented hood and the lights are still good, luckily. No new headlights required. But since I was overheating today, I figured a new vented hood would be good anyway. Yeah, a fender and a hood.
Park is on.
Whoa! The fuck? It moved again.
I know.
It's in here. Oh, I'm gonna get in. Yeah. I'm gonna unhook it in the back first. I'm not leaving without. Don't worry. I'm not going in without. Okay, so we just pulled into a picnic spot. Unfortunately, you're not allowed to camp here, but this would be a great spot. Just taking a quick stop here to let Athena in the water, get something to drink, and assess after a first little drive if the Jeep and everything's okay. No, that's just it. So gates here. This is what's not really making any sense, because you can get to these gates from both sides, but you can't drive through them. And that's just such a shame. I guess if you have an ATV you can, but if you got a Jeep you can't. And that's it. Anyway, so that's the gate. We gotta turn around and we're gonna go check out another option and maybe find something. Okay, before we get too committed, I think I'm gonna fly my drone and do a trail recce, see if it leads to something.
Okay, sounds like a good plan.
So that didn't look too promising off the drone footage. It looked like it went down quite a ways, but pretty tight and overgrown, and heading down with 2 trailers, probably not the best idea. So we're just gonna turn around, get back on the main road, and try another road. More gates. We are in gate country. Check it out. Someone's got a nice spot here. See what we can find.
Okay.
Though it might not be necessarily a lakeside camping spot tonight. We'll see, unless we go back to where we were earlier, but that's not my favorite option right now.
Yeah, me neither.
So I guess now we're left to just explore and see if we can find out something else. So we decided to settle on this campsite here. It's a little bit close to the road, unfortunately. However, there's been like 3 cars all day that we've seen, so we figured we'll just stay here and call it a day. We've been searching for quite a bit, didn't really find much, so this is where we're gonna stay. Oh, just like beer cans and plastic.
So we'll have it's thick, right?
So this is a thermocell. Get this little thing, you slide it on here, and if all works well, this is supposed to ignite, and there it is.
And there's 5 guys to be shot, and they're all standing in line there, and then the guy goes, "Any last request?" And the guy goes, "An Alpine will go down good at a time like this." That was the Alpine commercial in the 1980s.
Okay. Well, I need you to unwrap that
It's now the morning of day 2 and it's raining. It started raining overnight. We had a thunderstorm and it's been overcast and rainy ever since. So we packed up in the rain this morning and we're about ready to go. Alana and Tammy are just packing up their tent and we'll hit the road. Did you get my last?
So to take air out of the trailer tires?
Yeah, air down the trailer and that way it won't bounce so much. It'll just absorb more of the uneven ground. Because right now, Alana's trailer, the leaf springs have either given up or buckled out, but they're pretty much flat and there's about this much space between his tires and his fenders right now, and they're bouncing up and down and it's rubbing. So air down the middle and hope that helps.
Do you have a ARB?
Yeah, I got an air deflator. So this road here is completely blocked off with boulders and obstacles in the way. I'm gonna go check it out. So it looks like there's maybe a bypass through the woods there for ATVs. Yeah. I'm gonna check that out because the road continues. So I don't understand why they do this. Land use pass required to enter. Yes, we have a land use pass. This is not making sense. Why? So you can obviously get to it from both sides. You can see fresh tracks on that side. People have been traveling it.
Yeah, they obviously people have turned around here.
Why block it?
What does it say?
Why did he keep making trails that go nowhere and then you can't go through? I'm gonna go check this bypass here. See if this bypass does anything. I want to give you a quick synopsis of what's happening here. So what my plan was to check out this orange trail here and to connect it to this green route. However, there's only two ways to get here. From Acadian Timber Lands, which is right here around Serpentine Lake and Long Lake. So there's a gate up here and now there's a gate down here. So these two main roads are not passable. So you cannot get into these areas. And I'm sure they gated off on these ends as well, so you can't enter that area that way either. So that's very disappointing. decided against the bypass, and we turn around and basically backtrack back to Plaster Rock and then home from there. Which concludes this adventure, which has been one characterized by when things go wrong. But the thing is, things go wrong, things happen, they go wrong, and when they do, you have to deal with them. Come on, focus. Get the moose.